It is Monday, everybody, and it is early for me to be having breakfast. I don't even know what time it is because I forgot my watch this morning. However, my trusty phone says it's upside down. 6:36 in the morning. Wow, that is early. Good Lord, half of you guys on the West Coast are still staggering home from the bar. Anyway, had to get an early start this morning because it is pool day, deck day. I hope concrete trucks will be rolling in here before too awful long. So, wanted to get going, eat, get that out of the way, because I probably know I won't get to eat again until dinner tonight. So, yippee. Anyway, down 19 pounds, finally, 19 pounds down this morning. I am elated, to say the least. I'm going, how many days? Well, I got 5 days till we leave on the cruise. So if I can get down 22 pounds before we're out the door, that'll give me a couple pounds cushion, just in case cruise. But, as I promised, I will bring you along, probably actually showing some of my feet. Like I said, I'm going to do loose keto because it's just, I could do carnivore, but for God's sakes, I'm going to be out on the ship for like 7 days, but I'll be eating ship food for at least 6. So 6 days, I'm going to just keep my carbs down, come back. I'm going to be a little heavier, hopefully not more than a couple pounds. And then I'll hop right back on this whole thing once I get back and everything settles down. Pool should be done. I can't wait. Get to swim. My body will be fried from the cruise because I'm as white as Casper right about now, which is pretty pathetic. So I will be turning bright red, I'm sure. Anyway, I am going to really tighten it down. I'm going to do full-on carnivore for the next 4 days, and just see how much I can drop, because I do want to get down to a good place before we leave. And the only way I know to do that is to cut back. So I'm going to cut back. And that reminds me, as you know, I am not fit to give anybody advice or anything that has to do with these diets. But I want to tell you, I want to warn you that there are doctors out there who have been doing this a while. Eric Westman at Duke is probably my favorite as far as knowing keto. The man has run the department down there for a long time. So he's got his act together. He's done a lot of research, tests, seen results, and worked with a zillion patients. So he's a good authority for this stuff. Dr. Berry is a good authority. He's been treating patients for a while. There's others out there. I don't know. I'm not really up on a lot of these people giving the information out there. And the group as a whole, one minute they're telling you, man, you got to eat tons of fat on a carnivore diet. Fat. Now I just saw some studies where they're going, oops, some of you people out there who have a lot of visceral fat, or the fat growing inside your body around your organs, not your little love handles out here, the stuff that's inside around your organs, may need to back off on the fat and just have more protein a little lower fat, you know, in order to burn that off. So, you know, when you guys figure it out, let me know. Until then, I'm just cutting out all the junk food. Most of the veggies, you know, like it's coming up on tomato season in a month or so here, so I'll be having a tomato a day. You know, pickles, I eat. That's about it. You know, maybe a little sauerkraut or coleslaw from time to time. But that's about all I do, and I think I'm going to stick with that. Now that's just me. I've got no medical anything to back that up. I just know what works for me. So do some experimenting, get tons of advice from everybody you know. Listen to your doctor, you know. But I want you to understand what the food industry, big pharma, and even agriculture to some extent has so much control over these doctors and the education they receive that it's just a crying shame. I mean, honestly, there are some of these companies out there that are just feeding you stuff because they know it'll keep you on their drugs. It'll keep you filling up the hospitals. It's funny, since they've started coming out with these lower carb diets and not eating all the junk food, hospitals, at least in my area, are in trouble. They don't have enough patients. So, you know, I just say, please, 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 get all the information you can and just do what feels good, you know, in the bottom line for you and what seems to work and keep you healthy, you know. You gotta watch your numbers and just be patient. AI is coming, and they're finally starting to figure that out. In case you haven't noticed on the TV lately, more and more guys are going, "Oh my goodness, AI is coming." They're gonna, you know, AGI, which is artificial intelligence, is coming, and it's gonna really, you know, I am noticing a difference. My Tesla, they just downloaded a new bunch of software that gives it the ability to reason. And there are times, I swear to you, there is a human sitting next to me driving the car because it's crazy. This is going to accelerate at the most rapid pace you could believe. And between it, like I always say, between that and robotics, guys, you know, 10 years from now, probably won't have to work if you don't want to. We're going to have to change everything. You know, our monetary system, you know, money is not really probably going to be necessary at all. I mean, everything's going to be built by robots, sold. They're, you know, the companies are going to be run. I mean, so there's really going to be no need to work. So it's something to start looking forward to. I'm telling my sons to invest in tech and stock right now and make as much money as they can, because I gotta believe, even if we get to a point where money really isn't that important anymore, and we will get there, trust me, it's good to have a bunch to start with, you know, so who knows how it's going to play out, you know. So work hard, you know, for the next few years, invest wisely, and prepare yourself, because boys and girls, this is going to be amazing. And I certainly hope we have some help from somebody otherworldly or other dimensionally to jump in and give us a hand, because we're going to need it, okay? We really are, because this is going to be the biggest transition that mankind has ever seen or ever will see. for the next few years. It's going to be that crazy exciting. So looking forward to it as you watch these cures for all these diseases coming out almost daily now. Oh, do you have this? Take this, and that's all AI, okay? So that's just going to accelerate, and they're going to stop it. Eventually diseases stop it before it even starts. So anyway, that's today's lecture. Down 19 pounds, feeling good. Last night I did have my chicken thighs for dinner, and so yesterday was a steak. Is that what I had? Yeah. New York steak and eggs for breakfast, chicken thighs for dinner, and that was it. So I am feeling great today, down 19. Boy, would I love to hit 20 tomorrow. So this is all I'm going to eat, and tonight I'm going to have a really, I don't know, probably just like I'll probably just have some steak and shrimp tonight, to be honest, and fill up on that. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. And congratulations to me for breaking my plateau, the wall I was crashing into every day. Yay. Just keep at it, folks. Keep at it. That's all. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow.